you have a tall build in NBA 2K24 and you don't know how to dribble with it, or if you don't even know which sigs are the best sigs for builds that tall, you found the right video. I'm gonna show you my 6'10 build and its attributes just to show you that I'm on a build with low ball handle. And after this video, you'll be able to get yourself open a lot easier than before. So make sure that you watch this video all the way through because I'm gonna show you some secrets that you might not know. But before we get into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button because it helps the video get pushed out to more people. Also, if you are new, we're on the road to 20,000 subs, so hit that sub button if you haven't already. All right, here goes my 6'10 build. If y'all want to see how I make this build, I will link the video down below in the description. You can go check that video out if you want. But here goes my 6'10. I got 86 driving dunk, 92 mid-range, 3-pointers at 80, and you can see my ball handle is 76. My speed ball is the 70, along with the 69 acceleration. So I am kind of slow. So of course I'm slow as a 6'10, but I can dribble with this build and I can get open on the ones or twos. Threes is a little bit harder because more than likely you're gonna have a pure lock guarding you, and then you have more people that can help on the threes. So twos and ones are the main places you want to play with taller builds like this, like 6'10s, 6'11s, 7 foot, 7'2". Any build up there that height, you want to play on the ones or twos. You do not want to get on the threes unless you really go crazy, because the threes you can't get away with it, but it's going to be a lot harder with the way the steals are this year. But here goes the build for y'all. Okay, starting with our dribble style, and most likely you can probably only get normal, and if you have a speed ball of a 70, you can get pro. So I'm going with pro, but if you cannot use pro, just use normal. For signature size up, I'm also using pro, but you also can use mellow, but that's a decent one as well. But I'm going with pro for this video. So if you want to follow along throughout this video, go with pro. And then later on, if you want to lab up with Carmelo Anthony, you can do that. Regular breakdown, we're also going to go with pro. As you can see by the animation to the side, this is a very good move. He doesn't do it as fast as he's doing it in the animation, but he does do that same size up right there. And it is pretty effective if you know how to use it. Moving on to our aggressive breakdown combo, I use this a lot. I feel like it sets people up. I can either shoot off of it if they sag off, or I can speed boost if they play too high. I also added into my combos as well. So go with pro for your aggressive breakdown combo. Onto our skate moves, I'm using Kevin Durant. Luka's also a decent one you can use, but I'm using Kevin Durant for this video. Combo moves, you want to go with pro. For our crossover, we're using Kevin Durant. I like the hesitation he has in this crossover. I really don't play threes on this build, so I don't do crossovers as much. Maybe on the ones core, I might do a little crossover, but I don't do crossovers a lot on this build. Onto our behind the backs, we're going to go with Jason Tatum. As you can see, that first animation he just did there, that's the behind the back. There it goes right there again. That's why I'm using Jason Tatum for that move right there. Our spin, we're going with basic. This is another move that I really don't do as much. Hesitation, we're going to go with Scottie Pippen. The hesitation mainly for me is used whenever I'm doing the same side hezzy and I want to create some separation. I'll do that same side hezzy, or when I'm speed boosting, if I tween between my legs, if I do a hezzy after, it allows me to speed boost out. So I'll show you how to do that in the tutorial. Onto our step back, there's a few different ones you can use. You can use Zach LaVine, you can use Jason Tatum. I'm using Vince Carter right now. I feel like it has the fastest hop back, and that's the move I like to do out of my triple threat size up. So I do a triple threat move, I spin it and I hop back, and I feel like Vince Carter is the fastest one, so that's why I use that. And then triple threat style, we're going with Kobe Bryant. All right, I gave y'all the dribble moves to use, but they're really not going to do nothing if you don't know how to use them. So I'm about to show y'all. I got the hand cam up. I'm gonna show y'all how to do some of these combos I like to do to get myself open on the ones and twos, and sometimes on the threes whenever I'm feeling like I can go crazy. If I'm not being guarded by the sweatiest lock, the spam steals all day, I can get on the threes with this build and get away with it, but it's a little bit harder. If you want to play on the threes with this build, you got to put the work in, you got to lab up, get better, and know how to protect the ball so you're not getting ripped, because with a low ball handle, it's easier to get ripped in this game, especially with the way steals are right now. Until they patch it, when they patch it, we're gonna go crazy on the threes. But let's get into this tutorial. First, I want to show y'all my escape package and all the different size ups we get with it. The first one I like to use is tween between the legs. So all you want to do is hold down your right trigger, then flick your right stick directly to the left or right, depending on which way you want to go. It's gonna give you that tween right there. I like to do this move, I do it, and then I'll misdirection with it and come back this way. I like doing this move because I'll hit it and then I'll misdirection back this way and go fade for the mid range or go to a three or rim run. And if not, I can do a tween, I can do a hezzy to the same side and then speed boost out of it. It's a little bit faster than it would be if you didn't do that hezzy. So if y'all didn't know, with taller builds, if you do a move and then you do a hesitation, it's easier like on 6'6s and 6'7s because you can get that Ja Morant hesitation. But on my tall builds, you can't get that. So you just want to do a tween, hezzy, and then speed boost out of it. It's just a little bit faster than doing a hezzy and then running out of it because it gives you a little delay. Another move I like to do is this behind the back. So I'm gonna hold down my right trigger and then I'm gonna flick my left stick diagonally down to the left since the ball is in my right hand. It's gonna give me this move right here. I'll do that. I'll miss the direction off that as well. Super good move. And if you get the timing down, you can hit that move and then speed boost out of it real quick. Run. I like to fade off of it or run to the rim or run to that corner for a three, whichever one you want to do. But the way you do that is hold down your right trigger, flick down on your right stick. You can speed boost to the same side. You can hit it and then misdirection. You can do whatever you want with it, but it's a very, very good move to have in your bag because we're limited already with this 6'10 build with low ball handle and not having access to a lot of sigs. So we got to take advantage of what we can. I like to put them together with the tween behind the back and then speed boost off of it or misdirection with it. All you do with these moves that I'm showing you how to do the moves. You can put them together how you see fit and how your defender's guarding you. If your defender's guarding you a certain way, if he's cutting off a certain move, just use the counter off of it. So if I do this right here behind the back and I run this way and he's cutting that off, next time I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna go back to the other way and then he's gonna run that way and I run and fade whatever I want to do. And same with the tween. If they cut off the tween this way, just run back this way. Another good move I like to use is the little snatch back, pull back, whatever you want to call it. You're gonna hold down your right trigger and you're gonna flick down on your right stick. It's gonna give you that move right there. As you can see, that is a very quick move for a 6'10". So say you're dribbling, you're comboing up and your defender sags off, you can hit that real quick and then hop back for a 3. You also can put this in your combo. So you tween, snatch back, hezzy, tween behind the back into a pullback, snatch back, whichever way you want to do it. Y'all just have to put these moves together creatively and effectively and know when to do them. If a dude's in front of you spamming, don't be trying to do all the standstill dribbling because they're gonna rip you. You got a low ball handle, you're slow, you already don't have the best sigs in the game, so don't just try to spam moves in front of your defender because you will get ripped in this game. But going back to all the misdirection speed boosts, I want to show y'all those again. So the different ways I like to do it is a tween, misdirection speed boost. Another way is the behind the back, misdirection speed boost. Two very good effective moves you want to have in your bag. Another one is just simply crossing over with your signature size up, just cross over and then just run this way. It's a little bit slower, but it will set up your defender. I think you're going this way and you just swing that way. I like to run this way and fade. I have a very high mid range, so that's super cheesy for me because my defender is trying to sag off. He thinks I'm a rim run or whatever, and I just fade that mid range. Next move I like to do out of my triple threat. I can't do triple threat right now because I'm here by myself, but I'm gonna pick the ball up and show y'all. So right now I'm in a triple threat. If you flick your right stick to the right, it'll give you that move right there. So I like to do this move, and then once I flick it, I'm gonna flick, and then I'm gonna rotate from about 12 o'clock counterclockwise to 6 o'clock, and it's going to give me a spin. And then once I get that spin, I can't activate it right now like I said because I'm the only one on the court. Once I hit that spin, I'm flicking down on my right stick and it's going to give me a hop back, and I'm going to hop back to the 3-point line. And now let me show you which hop back I'm talking about. So this is what the step back looks like. You just flick down on your right stick and it gives you that move right there. And as you can see, as I did that triple threat move earlier, I'm going to jab with my right foot and then I'm going to spin out of it and then flick down. It's going to give me that move right there. Create some separation. Very, very good move for a slow player. People don't really expect it because you're slow and it happens so fast. Like when you do that jab step through and then you spin back, your play gets a super quick speed boost. So I like to do that move a lot. Now we're gonna get into our breakdown combos. On my smaller builds that have better dribble moves, I don't use this move at all. But on these tall builds, you have to take advantage of these breakdown combos. So that right there is my regular breakdown combo. I'm not holding down right trigger. I'm just flicking up on my right stick and it's giving me a little combo right there. So if you do this move, you can speed boost off of it. You can run out of it. Or if you're doing it, you can just sit here and if he sags off, you can shoot off of it. Also, when you do it, you can flick down, cancel out of it and shoot off of it. And same with the aggressive breakdown. Here's my aggressive breakdown. I like to do this and speed boost off of it or do it and then to a hop back. Also, I'll put it into my combo. So I'm comboing up, aggressive breakdown, hop back, snatch back, aggressive breakdown, boom. So you just put these moves together however you see fit. It's not that hard to dribble with tall builds in this game. You just don't get all the good sigs that the shoulder guards get, but you can get yourself open with what we do have, y'all. You just gotta be creative with it. Now that you can move a little bit on your taller builds, check out this video right here for the best jump shots for your tall builds.